Today I was at the doctor's office and the person next to me, I could feel their energy. I could feel their energy and it was a little low. Beautiful energy, but it just really felt like they needed a compliment, you know? So they had a really soothing voice. So I turned to them and I said, "Hey, I just want to let you know you have a really beautiful voice. It's very soothing." And he was like, "Oh, is that sarcasm?" And I said, "No, no, no, no. I would listen to an audiobook. I would listen to an audiobook that you read." And he was like, "Thank you so much. I've gone through a lot of PTSD." He goes, "I think that's what it is." And him and his friend, I walked out of the doctor's office. I think they took one elevator down before I did. So as soon as I got out of the elevator, I heard his friend turn to him and say, "Why would you tell that girl that you have PTSD, man?" And I was like, "Hey, fellas, time out, dudes, time out, dudes." And I was like, no, like, we're not going to tell him. We're not going to tell him that he can't tell me he has PTSD. I was like, I love that he told me he has PTSD. I love that he acknowledged he's gone through trauma. I said, we've all gone through trauma. And I said, if he wants to acknowledge it because that compliment meant a little bit more to him because he's still healing through that trauma, yeah, tell me you got PTSD. Tell me you've gone through trauma. I embrace it. And his friend was like, "No, it's not that. I just want him to be happy. I just want him to be happy." Well, yeah, I want him to be happy too. I want him to be happy too. And to his friend, I said, "But this is the thing." I said, "You're over here saying, look, there's the beach. There's the beach. We're at the beach. Like, come enjoy the beach." I said, "But your friend wants to wash their towels before they come to the beach. And you're telling him he doesn't need a towel. He should just come to the beach. If he's more comfortable washing his towels before he inevitably makes it to the beach, let him wash his towels. It's going to take a little bit longer, but that towel is going to make him feel a little bit better. A nice clean towel is going to make him feel more comfortable. A nice clean towel maybe is what he needs in order to get to the beach to watch the sunset." It's not about telling our friends, "Hey, knock it off, just be happy." No, 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 no. It's about telling our friends, you can feel whatever way you want to feel. But when you're ready to indulge, look at what's over here. That's what brings us together. That's where the empathy is. And I think there's a lot of pressure that society has put on us to say, "Oh, only talk about the happy things." Sometimes you have to talk about the sadness in order to move into the happiness. Sometimes it's about talking about the difficult times in order to move into the lighter times. That's what sets us free. I love you, friends. Keep going.